Hi everybody, welcome to Art Less Ordinary. I'm Ben. So, I have a canvas here, which is a square one, and I am going to try and do something a little bit different again. So, it's a take on the same style that I have done in the past, but I wanted to try something a little bit different. So I want to do a starburst, but I want to do a starburst ghost swipe and see what that looks like, because I haven't done one before, so I don't know what it's going to be like. So I have my marte white, 1 part paint, 4 parts floetrol mix here, which I am going to do as a base coat. I'm happy to do this on camera because it's not that big. It shouldn't take too long to do, I hope. I should have plenty of paint here. Sometimes I worry whether I'm using it. When I do a new size canvas, I worry I'm using more than I need, but that's just the way that it is. So I'm just going to quickly coat this, which I think I definitely have a lot of paint here. But that's okay. Better than not having enough. So as you can see, I am just covering the canvas, including the sides, in the paint. Yeah, I've probably still got too much on the canvas, so I'll do a bit of tilting, I think, and smooth this out. Remember, like I've said before, wipe your tools straight away, keeps them nice and clean. So much easier to take wet paint off something than dry paint. Seeing I'm going to tilt it, I'm going to put some gloves on, and while I'm tilting it, I'm going to tell you what paints I have. So I am using the decoart texture paints so I've still got leftover of that plum and aquamarine. So I've got the plum, aquamarine, I have silver. Actually, I don't know if that's silver or pewter. I can't tell. And I have plain holcroft black. So same colours as that ghost swipe I did recently. So we're just going to pour this around, make it even, go over the sides. I'm going to lose a lot of paint, but it's a little bit too heavy, and we don't want it too heavy. So when we do this and tilt it around, it also just makes it even, and it also shows whether there is any solid bits in the canvas, anything that's going to cause issues down the track. So we're nearly on over all 4 sides, just a little bit more. Every corner still isn't covered. Okay. So, there is our canvas, nice and covered with paint. Now, have I put that in the right spot? Slightly not. there. So I also have my swipe cards, which instead of cutting into half, I cut into thirds. So they're slightly more thinner than normal. Now this is going to be the hardest part, is to try to get my circle, pardon me, my circle relatively in a circle. Because with this one I would like it to be a little bit more in shape. When you do a normal, my ghost swipe, it doesn't kind of matter too much if it's slightly a little bit wonky, as long as it's within that same swipe line. All as I'm doing now is just stirring these paints because they have been settled for a couple of days. So you just want to make sure they're nice and stirred, being metallics. Even all of them, I find they can separate a little bit when they've settled a little bit. So give them a bit of a stir. And I think this is a silver. It looks light enough to be a silver. The pewter is usually a little bit darker. Okay, so that's them. So now I have to try to judge the middle, which is about there. So this is going to be the challenging part, is to try to do a circle Yes, as we can see, my circle is definitely not perfect. I'm not sure if it's going to make a huge difference if it's not perfect, but we will see. I don't know how this is going to look. This could look absolutely pathetic. It could look pretty cool. I really don't know. There's going to be a lot more paint here than when I do my ghost swipe. That is for sure. Okay. Now I want to grab the white and go over the colours. That is my plan. But I want it to be a ghost swipe starburst. So it's really going to be kind of a bit of a let's play and see. So I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to swipe. Oh, always forget to get my swipe towel, don't I? So as you can see, there's a lot more white there. So I've got to try and get a little bit less of that white. So I may redo this one. I think this is going to be the hardest part. It would be so much easier if I had this on a spinner, like a turntable, so I could rotate it. Now I'm grabbing a lot of paint off on my card, so I'm going to have to swap it around a little bit. get another card. Go away, flying bug. Alrighty. So, what do I want to do now? It kind of looks a little bit plain as is, doesn't it? It's got some cool features, but I think the middle just looks a little bit plain. I'm going to cut one of my cards down a bit thinner. And I'm going to see if I can get in between these. That bug flew in there. Look at him. I knew there was going to. Alright, now. That one looks a little bit messed up, so I'm going to try and do that one again. It's different. I'm liking it. I just think the middle's a little bit plain. But I don't know what to do there without ruining it. I'm trying to figure that bit out. A little bit unsure. I wanted to keep the center empty, but I just don't know if that's a bit too empty. Just thinking at the moment. So there's not really any paint underneath it. So there's not really a lot There's nothing like a balloon smash or anything like that will fix, because there's no paint there to actually bring up from the base. The only other option is to swipe these across, but I have a feeling if I did that, it wouldn't look so cool. I think it might actually make it look a little bit unusual. I don't want to mess with it too much. I worry if I do, I'm going to overdo it. I quite like it. I just wonder whether that centre's too plain. But I don't think I am going to try to alter it now. I think I will mess it up if I do. So these are metallic, so these here will shimmer. This is one of those, like I get told there's a 70-30 rule. If you like it 70% and not like it 30%, then you're kind of done. Otherwise, you will make errors trying to fix that other 30% to make it 100. Because you don't always get 100% that you love. I do like it. I think I might leave it. I think I'll leave it, let it dry, and then if I feel I need to do anything later, I can. But I do enjoy this. I do think I love these colours. These colours are absolutely gorgeous. There's lots of lacing or cells, whichever you want to call them. There's the metallic silver. There's the black is there, but it's kind of overshadowed by the other colours and the silver. The white sitting on top a little bit. And I believe... Sorry, there was something there. It looked like a little baby spider. Bug Central at the moment here, once it gets warm. So I think that might be it. I think I might leave it as we have it. So this is a Starburst Ghost Swipe. I've tried to do it as a lot of people when they do Starbursts put rings all the way around and do colour the whole way to the edges. Well, I wanted this to have that, like with the Ghost Swipes, where it goes off to a points and kind of like a little mini explosion, if that makes sense. So I'll get the camera and I'll bring you down for a close-up. So there we go. It looks a little bit darker in the camera than it does in real life. The black's showing up more and the colours aren't, but there's tons of colour in here. I do like this. It's different. It's not exactly what you see every day, which is kind of what I like. But we will come down and see, now you can see the colours are a bit better. See how there's not a lot, it's not as black once you get closer. Heaps and heaps of lacing that goes off to all these points. And that is plum and aquamarine in a metallic, so they will shimmer and go really cool colours once it's got some light on it and dried. And the centre's not too bad. It's not as circular, but it doesn't really have to be a circle. What do you guys think? This is where other people's opinions help. I've got no one's opinion at home to ask, so I kind of got to ask you guys for your opinion. So let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? And yeah, so comment, like, share and subscribe if you have not already. And yeah, just tell me what you think it looks like, or do you think it's a little bit overdone or underdone? That would be great. So sometimes people click the dislike on the, like, instead of clicking the like button, they click the thumbs down button, but I don't really know why. So it does help if people actually say what they don't like about things. Like, doesn't mean be nasty, but if there's something that you don't like yourself, let me know, because it's hard to know what everyone thinks until I actually hear from them. So this is a metallic starburst ghost swipe. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you tomorrow or soon for another pour. Catch you later. Bye.